Next Friday sees the Limitless Open draft. This is where we're assigning athletes to their respective teams. Prior to the draft, captains need to make 20 selections for that draft. I would love to have an NFL-style draft where it's live and each team makes their selection and that gets announced. First of all, I don't have the production value, but also we want to avoid that school playground getting picked last scenario. This is the best solution I could personally come up with. And what it is each team, the captains will send through their top 20 athletes in order 1 to 20, 1 being their first choice, 20 being their 20th choice. That accounts, each selection accounts for the rounds of the draft. So selection number 1 will be picked in round 1, selection number 20 will be picked in round 20. I have given preference of who gets first pick dependent on the team's performances in the Limitless Open and the Limitless Games. To make it more balanced, I have given the team with the strongest performance in those events the last choice. Therefore, Amy and Gareth, they get 5th pick because their team, Amy, Gareth and Helen, had the strongest performances in those. So they get the 5th pick. Then we've got 4th pick for Ali and Adam, 3rd pick for Jess and Ed, 2nd pick for Maria and Simon, and 1st pick goes to Fiona and Joni. There is a little bit of benefit to having more athletic members of your team, and that is there is a finale workout on Saturday the 19th of March, so there is an advantage to having a few people that can contribute some more reps towards that, although it is team biased. So that contribution is slightly diminished. Send me your top 20 list, and the draw will work as follows for those 20. And I'll be doing this in private. Those lists will be sent in private and kept in private. They won't be announced to anyone. I'm going to use that to get those players assigned. So how it's going to work? Your pick, I've done this little demo for you here, a little example, and I've put 5 coaches as the athletes. I know they're not being picked in reality, but just to give you a little reference point. So say, for example, these are the 5 athletes we're picking from. You're obviously going to select from a much larger pool. You've got, I think it's 85 athletes to pick from, where you've got to pick your top 20 out of those. You rank them in 1 to 20, and you send me that list. And then I, on my Excel spreadsheet, will do the draft. So these are the lists we've sent through. So this is Fiona and Joni's list, this is Maria Simon's list, this is Jess and Ed's list, Ali and Adam's list, and Amy and Gareth's list. The first round of the draft commences. Fiona and Joni get their first pick, which is Rita. So Rita is immediately assigned to them. So they will be guaranteed whatever their first pick will be. If in your round of the draw, your pick has been chosen, you lose out on that pick that round. So that means that Maria and Simon, they get anyone in that round of the draw. Jess and Ed have picked Helen, and she hasn't been picked yet, so she is assigned to Jess and Ed's team. Rita's been picked. So Amy and Ali's team, they both miss out. Fiona and Joni's second round pick is Helen. Helen's already on Jess's team, so they lose their pick there. Maria and Simon pick Steve, so they will get Steve assigned to their team. Rita's been picked, so they miss out. Steve's been picked, they miss out. Amy and Gareth still miss out. Then we've got the third round, so Steve's been picked, they missed their team. Taryn has not been picked yet, so she will be assigned to Maria and Simon's team. Cross that out. And then Ali has not been picked yet, so she'll get assigned to Amy and Gareth's team. And there are the 5 athletes that we've had to pick from. They've all gone now, so the rest of the draft is null and void. Obviously, with a much larger pool, it's likely we'll go through all of the rounds, but some teams might end up with 8 of their picks. Other teams might end up with 1 or maybe even 0 of their picks if the cards roll out that way. That will be fine too. Once those have been assigned, the rest of the draft is random. The spreadsheet I've sent you through, or the document I've sent you through PDF, has all of the athletes that I am including in the draft. You can pick from any of those. They are basically people that have contributed and logged a workout on SugarWOD. I've put them into different groups. They'll be the groups I've been drawing from on the day. The reason I've assigned them into groups is to make it fair, so you're getting an even spread. So there's the top
3 groups are the ones that perform the best in the Open and the game, so they're the ones that maybe can score points for the athletic performance side of things. We've then got an influencer group, which is people that have done the most comments on Sugar World and Facebook. They can score some points with those challenges that we have. And then beyond that, you've got the Gym Bunnies and then the CFC groups, and they're basically ranked in order of amount of workouts logged over the past, I think it's a couple of months. So go through that list, you'll see, the first one, Gym Bunnies 1, 2, 3 at the top. Attendees, and then we go down from there 1 to 9 in the CFC groups, and that's basically descending in the order of attendance. So the ninth group is the one that attended the least. But do have a look at those groups, because there might be a couple of people that have been on holiday or just been injured. Maybe they've rejoined and they're going to score a lot of points when they're there. There might be a few people in there that could be sneaky good, and putting them into your selections could be advantageous, because obviously if you pick just the top 20 in order, it's highly likely you're going to miss out on a lot of those people, because they will also be picked by other teams. So you have to be a little bit tactical in the way you think about your selections. Send them through. I will announce them when I'm going through that draft. So you'll find out when everyone else finds out who is going to be assigned to your team. The only people that know they've got one person that's going to get in their team will be Fiona and Jonian, because they will get the first pick in the first round, which means they guarantee they get one athlete of their choice. So maybe they need to be careful who they pick there, who they think is going to give them the best scoring. Remember that you score for results. Definitely important to have somebody who logs a lot of workouts, and also people that are active on our social media, because they can score some points in the challenges as well. So think about that, because there's a lot of value to that. If you think someone's going to do particularly well in their age category in the official Open and make sure they enter that, then don't be afraid to pick those up, because there'll be some points for people that perform particularly well in their particular age category for the Open. So if you've got maybe an older athlete that you think might get some good points, it's good to have them in your side. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking 7 minutes out of your day, and good luck. Please send those selections over by after the weekend. I can give you, but let's say Tuesday, Wednesday next week, so I can actually get it sorted prior to Friday. Thanks, guys.